vehicles and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on all 2026 Ram 1500s, 2500s, and 3500s. When you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve anytime at FordandNorthfield.com or located on Highway 3 here in Northfield.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
We know that there is more to a home than the building. There is care and detail in every last nook and cranny of what you call home. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. Their in-house designer will work with you to get everything the way you want it. Their highly skilled craftsmen and quality materials will ensure the best possible value for your home. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Win! Finding the right home is one of life's biggest milestones, and having the right team by your side makes the journey even more rewarding. At Century 21 Atwood in Northfield, our agents bring unmatched knowledge, local expertise, and genuine care to every client we serve. From the excitement of buying your very first home to the bittersweet moment of selling the one filled with years of memories, we're here with guidance, confidence, and commitment. Century 21 Atwood, helping you move forward every step of the way.
Champion Sports is Northfield's one-stop shop for running shoes, along with a wide selection of baseball and softball pants, bats, and gloves. Raider fans, Champion Sports is your go-to for the latest fan apparel and swag, or create a team store and have custom embroidery or screen printing done. Champion Sports has it all, including the latest hat designs. Find them online at championsportsnorthfield.com or check them out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Community Resource Bank stands strong because we're part of your everyday life. From Northfield to Faribault to Cannon Falls and Roseville, we're more than a bank. We're a neighbor committed to community. We're proud to offer banking that's truly personal, meeting your financial needs and supporting our local neighborhoods. At Community Resource Bank, your goals become our goals. Because when our community thrives, together we all succeed. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Northfield, you know us at Flaherty's for bowling, but we have so much more waiting for you. Grab a seat in our pub and grill and enjoy a menu packed with local favorites. Step outside to the patio for sand volleyball, cornhole, or just a cold drink in the sun. Kids love the arcade, parents love the atmosphere, and there's even space for parties and post-game celebrations. And don't forget, all you can bowl every Monday through Thursday night from 9 p.m. till close. Flaherty's Northfield Lanes, where fun and flavor come together.
Garage door won't open? Stuck halfway? It's probably a broken spring. And that's where we come in. Hi, I'm James from Garage Door Viking, your local expert serving South Central Minnesota. We specialize in fast, reliable spring repair and replacement using high-quality American-made parts that last. And when you call us, it's me or my trusted tech who shows up, not a stranger. Get your garage door working again. Visit GarageDoorViking.com.
Hey teens, ready for your first checking account? At Heritage Bank, our youth checking gives you your own debit card, mobile app, and online banking tools. Everything you need to build healthy money habits early. It's the perfect way to learn money skills, save for goals, and start building independence, all with no monthly fees. Parents, you'll love the easy account monitoring too. Learn more or open an account today at heritagebankmn.com. Banking made easy, convenient, and local. Heritage Bank, community banking at its best.
At Heritage Dental Care in Northfield, we build a relationship between you and your doctor that makes all the care you receive tailored to your needs. Dr. David Bress is a Northfield native and has been a practicing dentist for over 25 years. He graduated from St. Olaf and started his practice in Northfield in 1998. Dr. Bress is not only an experienced dentist, he knows this community well. Visit heritagedentalcare.net. Smiles are our business, and we want yours to shine.
You know us as Northfield Live, but we do a lot more than just stream high school games. Northfield is owned by Local Marketing Results Media, my advertising agency committed to elevating the student experience through digital and video media. We work closely with the Northfield School District and local businesses to turn ideas into lasting improvements, resulting in the newly renovated NCC Builders Press Box on Memorial Field, complete with new windows, siding, upgraded the stadium sound system, added mics for the referees for Friday night football games, bringing fans closer to the action than ever before. But that was just the beginning. Through a new naming rights partnership, Memorial Field will now officially become Heritage Bank Stadium at Memorial Field, featuring a brand new video scoreboard. These companies' partnerships are proud to help fulfill the Northfield School District's vision of preparing every student for lifelong success, developing critical thinkers, and empowering all leaders to achieve their full potential. There is space for up to 20 additional community partners on this new video board, with multiple price points available, allowing businesses to show their support for Northfield students and activities. These partnerships aren't just advertising, they're an investment in students, schools, and there's more coming, more stories to tell, more opportunities to give back. Thank you for supporting Northfield Live, Northfield Public Schools, and Raider activities. And as always, go Raiders. Your business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend, daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Does fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
Leave all your worries at the door with Northfield Retirement Community. With a full range of living and care options available to you, our beautiful 30-acre campus has a fully independent living apartment option to a variety of assisted living services. Our expertly trained staff is here to help you every step of the way. NRC is equipped to care for your every physical, social, mental, and spiritual need. Contact us at northfieldretirement.org to learn more. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Finding the right glasses shouldn't be stressful. That's why River Valley Eye Professionals has updated our optical inventory with more styles, more brands, and more choices for every taste and budget. Whatever your personality, let our knowledgeable team help you find the right pair that reflects who you are. Keep your eye health and your sight in focus with Northfield's choice for primary eye care. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Win! Scopos Athletics is more than a gym. It's a community focused on helping you be the best you can be. With 24-hour gym access, routine classes, and personal training from local experts, the coaches at Scopos work with you every step of the way to help you meet your personal fitness goals. Prioritizing long-term health and wellness, the qualified coaches at Scopos will personalize your fitness plan around you and your needs, pushing you towards the growth you're capable of, regardless of your fitness level. Visit ScoposAthleticsMN.com to get a free consultation and start your fitness journey.
Find your next ride with Soda Chevrolet. From sturdy pickup trucks to dependable SUVs, Soda Chev has the latest Chevrolet models at an unbeatable price. Soda Chev's knowledgeable team members deliver top-notch customer service to help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your lifestyle. From service to sales, the local team at Soda Chev are experts in providing a great experience without the pressure. Soda Chev strives to exceed the expectations of employees and customers, maintaining loyalty for a lifetime. Soda Chevrolet, located on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Cold weather is here. Stay ahead of winter season by stopping by Whit Brothers with our seasonal winterization service. At Whit Brothers, you can get your batteries, antifreeze, and tires checked for just $30. Don't let winter get the best of your vehicle. Choose Whit Bros and help keep your car tip-top shape throughout the coldest months of the year. A quick winter checkup now can save you costly repairs later. Our winterization service gives you honest, dependable protection at a price that won't break the bank. Whit Bros, for all your automotive maintenance and repair needs. Whit Brothers Services located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
The Raiders win!
Hey, welcome. Good evening, and welcome to Rochester's Recreation Center. And we have semifinal section hockey action for the boys here with Northfield against Rochester Lourdes. Lourdes had to make the long trip 3 miles from their high school to get here. They are ready to go here. The 7th-ranked Northfield Raiders, 4 or 5-time defending Big 9 champion. I lost track, to tell you the truth. And they are also 3-time defending section champions. 4 times at state overall for the Raiders, including the last 3 seasons in a row. They've got a 5-7 record at the state tournament and a state consolation title, which they won last year. The Raiders have played the Eagles 3 times in recent years. A 2-0 win last year in the section final. An 8-0 regular season win 3 years ago, and later that year an 8-1 win in a section quarterfinal. So 3 games, 18-1 total score. Of course, every year is different, so we'll have to see what happens here tonight. But sophomore Miles Kennelly leading the Raiders in goals with 26. He's tied for 37th best in the state, according to the Legacy website. Kennelly 54th in points with 51. Senior Michael Stewart is actually 14th in the state of Minnesota in assists with 39, and he's 51st in points in the state with 52. Oddly enough, the 14-1 thrashing of La Crescent Hoka in the section quarterfinal Thursday, Kennelly and Stewart did not get any of the goals. Kennelly had 2 assists, Stewart had 1, but the Raiders got the natural hat trick, a natty hattie for Christian Whiteman, a normal hat trick for Jacob Peters, 2 goals for Taylor Stanford, and single goals for Wade Gilbertson, Ashton Pumper, Charlie Becker, Oliver Benjamin, Bridger Riley, and Henry Weber. A near shutout for Gavin Winter in goal. Just a 1 laser shot from the top of the circle off of a faceoff got by him. And the Raiders outshot the Lancers in that game 60-11. They gave up 0 shots in the first period, 4 in the second, and then they got 7 in that third period, but only the 1 goal. The Raiders have scored 138 goals, just over 5 a game, given up just 50 this season. That's under 2 a game. Raiders get stronger as the game goes on, too. After scoring 37 goals in Raider first periods this season, they lit the lamp 50 times in the second, 48 more in the third. Defensively, they get stronger, too. They gave up only 8 goals in the first period this year, 19 in the second, and 13 in the 26 third periods they've played this season. Goaltender, spectacular. Senior Gavin Winter, 2.01 goals against average and a .909 save percentage. 14 wins, 4 by shutout. He's tied for 22nd in the state in wins, 16th in goals against average, and 35th in save percentage. Special teams have been great, too, with a 27% power play, 83% penalty kill. Now, the 4th-seeded Rochester Lourdes Eagles have to travel, like I said, 3 miles from their high school to get here, so we have to get up a fund for them. They're 17-7-2 this season after taking out Albert Lee 5-3 in their quarterfinal. There are 13 Eagle seniors on the squad. The Raiders have 10, by the way. Senior Jack Phillips is the Eagle top scorer, 23 on the season. That's tied for 63rd in the state. He has 10 of their 24 power play goals, too. So if you can neutralize Phillips, you have a great chance to win. As a team, they've scored 100 times this season, but only given up 45 goals. That's 5 less than the Raiders. They have a 26% power play, just behind the Raiders, and their PK is 85%, just a touch better than Northfield's. The Eagles' strength is defense. Their senior goaltender, Anton Ackley, gives up just 1.49 goals a game on average. That's 5th best in the state. He's also 5th in the state in save percentage at .929. And they really don't commit any penalties. Their top guy in the box this year is senior Dominic Troutman. He's got 26 minutes in the box. Northfield has 4 guys with more than that. Senior Christian Whiteman, 42 penalty minutes, 36 for senior Henry Weber. Sophomore Philip Benjamin has 31, and 27 for senior Bridger Riley. Lance is with me. I'm Jay Paul, by the way. Lance Reister is with me, and we have Tyler Hack here, too, producing. Lance, you want to talk about some sponsors?
Yeah, we, of course, can't be here without our boys hockey sponsors, both Northfield, it's NCC Builders now.
Yeah.
Changed a couple of years ago. Doing custom remodeling, both commercial and residential, along with Raider Automotive there in Northfield, filling out all those automotive needs, both mechanical and bodywork. Plus, of course, they have Valley Auto House as a towing as well. So that, ladies and gentlemen, right now you see the logo there throughout all of our boys' games all season. Right now, these games, the one Thursday, the one tonight, and hopefully one next week, you're able to watch it live because of these two businesses. So
thank them.
Yeah, please give them a thank you. We really appreciate it.
And last game, we used all of the sponsors. We had 2 hat tricks. We had a power play goal. We had a couple of timeouts, and we used them all. So there a lot of great businesses helping out here along the way, too.
Yeah. Of course, all of them you see in the upper left-hand corner, all the business logos. So everybody does deserve a shout-out. NCC Builders and Raider Automotive are boys hockey specific.
Yes.
So that's why we call them out a little bit extra here. So
you bet. Now, I talked to Raider head coach Charlie Cloud and Eagles head coach Jeff True, and we'll take a quick break here and hear from them. Coming up here on the pregame on NorthfieldLive.com.
Northfield Youth Baseball registration is open. Children entering kindergarten through 3rd grade interested in playing baseball can sign up for the in-house league at northfieldyouthbaseball.com before March 15th. The goal of the in-house baseball league is to give every child an opportunity to play and enjoy the great game of baseball. All games are played at Seckler Park. Enjoy watching your kids develop skills, knowledge of the game, and sportsmanship this summer. For more registration information, visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the in-house registration link before March 15th. We've also added a clickable link to the Northfield Youth Baseball Association's website right here on northfieldlive.com.
Hey teens, ready for your first checking account? At Heritage Bank, our youth checking gives you your own debit card, mobile app, and online banking tools. Everything you need to build healthy money habits early.
It's the perfect way to learn money skills, save for goals, and start building independence, all with no monthly fees. Parents, you'll love the easy account monitoring too. Learn more or open an account today at heritagebankmn.com. Banking made easy, convenient, and local. Heritage Bank, community banking at its best.
Your business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Find your next ride with Soda Chevrolet. From sturdy pickup trucks to dependable SUVs, Soda Chev has the latest Chevrolet models at an unbeatable price. Soda Chev's knowledgeable team members deliver top-notch customer service to help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your lifestyle. From service to sales, the local team at Soda Chev are experts in providing a great experience without the pressure. Soda Chev strives to exceed the expectations of employees and customers, maintaining loyalty for a lifetime. Soda Chevrolet, located on Highway 3 in Northfield.
All right, we continue on the Raider pregame here with Northfield boys head hockey coach Charlie Cloud, and quite a goal fest against La Crescent Hoka Thursday. But I think the most impressive thing was Stewart and Kennelly didn't score any of those 14 goals. You had a lot of other guys step up. You had a natural hat trick, a guy scoring their first goal. It was really impressive.
Yeah, it was. It's good to see, and honestly, it's. Kennelly and Stewart have kind of been leading our offense all year, but obviously not a surprise to us just because we have so much depth scoring. When you look down our lineup, we've got so many different guys that can carry the load at any, at different times, and that's so important for playoff hockey. If you got scoring throughout the lineup, that's what wins games when it gets tight.
Was it emotional at all in the locker room playing that final high school hockey game at Northfield Ice Arena, or are we over it and really looking forward to the new home next year?
It was emotional. We had a moment as a team to kind of, that locker room's probably a quarter of the size of this room we're in, and we're crammed 26 guys in there. I don't think we could physically fit another guy in there, so it was kind of cool to take a moment after the game and recognize for 50 years teams have been gathering in that locker room after games, and we got to be the last group to do that. So it was cool to enjoy it after the game, but showing up to the rink the next day was back to business and getting ready for a really good team today.
Yeah, the history is just it boggles the mind to think about how many different teams, like you said, were gathered there. But here you are in the section semifinals again against the team who shut out 2-0 in the section championship last year. At a team you're 3-0 against over the last three seasons, including an 8-0 regular season win, an 8-1 other playoff win a few years ago. But they do have a stingy defense and a really good goaltender. He's top 5 in the state in goals against average and save percentage.
Yeah, he's one of the best goalies in the state. He's really good, and they're a really, really strong team. I mean, they play such good structure, and they're well coached, and they play really hard. I think honestly, it's any of the 4 teams that are left in our section. It's kind of a carousel of, each night who's the best team. So we're going to have to be ready and have our A game tonight to move on.
I think also your strength is defense, though. You have a great goaltender of your own. And against La Crescent, you were in passing lanes constantly. They barely got it over the blue line.
Yeah, I think, when we play our structure in the right way, we have really good team defense from the back end out. And, I think we've just been trying to hammer that in with the guys over the last month of the season.
Yeah, looked good, man. Hopefully you can do that again today. Everybody healthy here heading into tonight?
Yep, everybody's healthy.
That's good. Keep them that way, and let's get a W.
Awesome, thanks.
That is Charlie Cloud, head coach of Northfield. And we've got the Zamboni finishing up here. Then we'll get starting lineups. We've got an anthem coming up. But also here's talk with the other coach. All right, we continue on the Raider pregame here with Eagles boys hockey head coach Jeff Drew. And you've been with this school for a long time, having previously coached the girls team to some state tournament appearances and taken them to the boys program about 6 years ago. You a Lourdes alum?
No, I am not. I grew up in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, northern Minnesota, about 4.5 hours away from here. So,
what got you to Rochester?
I went to school in Mankato, so went and played football there, and then came over to Rochester for an internship, and ended up sticking around here. Met my wife in the early 2000s, and we've just decided to make it a home here, and have enjoyed it since.
Yeah, it's a good city. Do you got kids in the program? Or?
No, I have an 8-year-old and a 13-year-old. I coach, my 13-year-old has special needs, so I coach a lot of the Special Olympic adaptive programs for him, and then I have an 8-year-old who I was just on the ice with 2 hours ago over at Graham Arena coaching his Super Knight team.
Well, it is kind of nice. You're only like 3 miles from the school here.
Yeah, that is a good thing. That's a good thing.
Talk about a couple of your leaders. Senior goaltender Anton Eckley, top 5 in the state in save percentage and goals against average. It's got to be comforting to have that in the back.
Yeah, sometimes maybe a little too comforting, even where we see our players take chances when maybe they shouldn't. But the flip side of that is he's been a wall for us all season long. He's an incredible competitor. Really perfects his craft and works his tail off in practices, and he gets rewarded by his gameplay. And he's got some nice defensemen in front of him and some forwards that are pretty responsible too. But he makes a lot of saves for us, and he's, like I said, he's a great kid. So
yeah, I was going to say your goaltending, your defense is probably your strength for sure. But Jack Phillips scores some goals. He's a senior for you this season. What are some good things about him?
Well, he's a big physical power forward. He's just coming back to us. He missed 4 or 5 games, and getting him back 2 games ago now has been kind of a rejuvenation for our scoring, and we've seen that up front. Like I said, he's a big power forward, not afraid to get to the dirty areas. Will put his butt right in front of the goalie, and he's one of those players that is skilled, but he's realized that finding that space and finding that front of the net's been the reward for him when it comes to getting goals.
You guys close to getting back to state? It's been a while for this program of 12 years or so.
My first year as an assistant coach in 2012 was the last time we made it. So I was an assistant coach then until I took over the girls program. But it's been a long time. And, Charlie Cloud and I, Northfield's coach, and I were just talking 20 minutes ago about the depth in Section 1A now. There's some really good teams. 15 years ago, it was kind of us, Northfield, Red Wing, and then the Mankato schools were here, but now it's really.
Section is tough.
You've seen the rejuvenation of like Dodge County, Waseca, Albert Lee's always got a good team. They're well coached, so it's nice to see the depth within the section, and now we've got a little more credibility around the state that whoever comes out of this section is going to represent us well.
Are you guys healthy?
Healthier than we've been. I'll say that. We're missing a top 6 guy for us, but. If we continue to make it, he had a concussion, a really bad one, so hopefully we'll get him back if we continue to win hockey games. But we're healthier than we've been in 3 weeks, so that's the positive from that end.
Well, stay healthy and good luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate the time.
Burning eyes shouldn't be a part of your day. If irritation, grittiness, or fluctuating vision is something you deal with regularly, you're not alone, and you don't have to live with it. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we offer modern, dry eye solutions designed to address the root cause, not just the symptoms. That includes FDA-approved OptiLight IPL therapy for patients who haven't found relief with artificial tears alone. Find relief that lasts. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
And we're back here waiting for lineups and anthem time. And we have a special guest in the first intermission, Lance?
Yes. Yeah, we will have Chris Kennelly joining us, talking about the new ice arena, and we're looking for some more sponsorships there for we'll get with him about what's available still.
Yeah, we talked about I just talked with Coach Cloud about the emotional last game there, and he did say it was, and I was talking to him today in this coach's. It's a coach's locker room, and he goes, "This is bigger than our locker room back home."
Right. Yeah,
so it's much needed.
I haven't been in the new facility yet. I do hope.
How far is it done? Or how far along are they?
No, it's not done. I have not been in it. I drive by and it looks like a building for sure.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I have not been in it, so I'm sort of nervous right now, just about the technology and the wiring and.
It's got to be good, for us.
We have good audio and we have.
Well, we've run into that at other schools. You know, it's been a problem sometimes.
Yeah, we can overcome a lot. Obviously, we've been broadcasting out of the current barn in Northfield, so if we can do a good show out of there, but we hope to do better, right, in the new one. So, yeah.
So we have the wrestling individual sections going on today in town here too.
Yes, we do. Over at the Civic Center, we're in the Rec Center. They're at the Civic Center. I was trying to those brackets here.
Northfield's got some guys. Big Nine did pretty well. And Northfield drew Shakopee for the team state tournament. They're the random draw again.
Yes.
It always seems to happen to Big Nine schools. But
yep, for sure. Let's see. Of course, under the gun here, I'm not finding any of our Northfield wrestlers in the brackets. So I will, between me and Tyler, we will look at that. But let's
we'll get to
the
it
PA
before
announcer
we go.
here. I'm assuming we're going to announce Lourdes.
Pretty good crowd here on our side of the building behind the camera.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Recreation Center for tonight's matchup featuring the visiting Lourdes Eagles and your home team, the Northfield Raiders. Let's meet the starting lineup first for the visitor, Lourdes Eagles. Starting in goal, number 31, Anton Ackley. Starting on defense, number 43, Owen Barkley. Starting at forward, number 17, Jackson Keefe. At the other forward, number 7, Owen Hone. On the defense, number 6, Vinny Herons. And at the other forward, number 4, Jack Phillips. And the remainder of Lourdes Eagles coached by Jeff True. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team, Northfield Raiders. Starting in goal, number 30, Gavin Winter. Starting at forward, number 22, Oliver Benjamin. At the other forward, number 18, Wade Gilbertson. At forward, number 15, Jacob Peters. On defense, number 4, Bridger Riley. And at the other defense, number 3, Ashton Pumper. and the remainder of the Northfield Raiders, coached by Charlie Cloud. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you please rise, face the flag for the playing of our evening's national anthem.
Just about to get down to business here, and the other game is Waseca against Dodge County. Following this one, the 2 and 3 seeds, and here the 1 seed Northfield against the 4 seed Lourdes, and so the top 4 seeds made it. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be, but you never know about upsets here on out. Like I heard from both coaches, these top 4 can win on any game. The blue line and out of the zone it comes. Kennelly couldn't quite control the bouncing puck, and now he's got it. And he's going to have a shot between the circles, and it goes off of the goaltender. Still loose out front, and Lourdes able to get it away behind the goal. But nice forechecking there by Michael Stewart, as well as Philip Benjamin riding the guy into the boards there. And then it's knocked all the way down the ice by Lourdes. As Northfield finally got a shot on goal there by Kennelly. But 2-1 in shots. And take a third shot, and Winter able to scoop that one right off the ice. I swear he could be a good shortstop. He's got a glove on him. 3 shots for the Eagles, 1 for the Raiders. Still scoreless, 13:39 to go. Face off to Winter's right again. They're wearing out that circle in face-offs here. And a whistle again at the drop. Somebody out of position there. Looks like Henry Weber in the face-off for the Raiders, and the Eagles control it, hold it in the zone. Oh, and it hit somebody right in the wrong place. That was Riley. He's going to feel the effects of that one for a little bit. As stays in the game, though. Credit to him. And here along the middle of the ice, it gets knocked into the Raider defensive zone. And boy, these guys, these Eagles, they do forecheck very well. They have kept our defense on their toes, and now to the side of the goal. A turnaround shot that Winter, I think, deflected into the glass on the far side, and it gets out of the zone. So the Eagles regroup. Whiteman picks it up. Mr. Natural Hattie. The Natty Hattie for Whiteman on Thursday. Eagles take it away in the zone, but that's good defense there for Riley. And still loose out in front. There goes wide right on a slap shot from point blank from Norman. As the Eagles still possess the puck. 12:30 to go here in the first. Yeah, Riley takes it away. Bridger coming up here, gets it out of the zone. He was trying to get it ahead to Gilbertson, but that was broken up. Riley goes back and gets it again. Deflects one up to Peters, and it's taken by Benjamin. Near side, he plays it in, and Gilbertson gets ridden off the puck, and here come the Eagles the other way. They just play it in. They're getting a line change here. Maybe we can catch them napping, but nope, it takes too long to get that out of the from behind the goal line, in fact. It's Eagles still possessing it, and then a whistle blows, and we have our first penalty. Well, both teams, good power plays, 28% for Northfield, 26% for Lourdes. And the PKs are pretty even at 85 and 83% as well. They're trying to get number 9 for Lourdes to go into the box, Josh Vossler, but he's arguing the point, and they have to actually push him in there. Vossler gets his 2 minutes.
So we got a CWS power play happening right now. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions in Faribault. Brent Kruka and Jake Cook.
As I mentioned,
power plays this year for us.
28% power play is a good one, too, to be sponsoring, as we got some kind of a hold up here. They're trying to explain to the Lourdes bench.
That's all right. We need all the time we can get. We had to switch computers, so I hope everybody found us again here, as it did. It wasn't your TV. It was all of a sudden our software crashed 4 different times right when we were dropping the puck. So we had to switch computers.
You only missed 5 shots, 4 by Lourdes and 1 by the Raiders, and about 5 minutes of play time here.
So Tyler is working furiously to get it up and running again here. So thank you to him thankfully we have a couple laptops here with us today.
Face-off goes all the way back to the Northfield end, and they gather it up here on their power play. Coming up, the 3-on-2, and now a 3-on-3 as Lourdes gets back a little bit. And they'll get it to Riley on the point here, near side. He cross-ices it to Whiteman, back to Bridger at the point. As they get it to Stewart and Kennelly. Everybody's touching it as they get it inside to shot there for Kennelly from the point, goes wide right, and they still have it behind the goal here with 1:15 to go and the man advantage. Riley's got it to Whiteman. Tried to center it to Becker, but that got away. They still control it. Far circle. Had a power play goal last game. Amazing they didn't have more, 14 goals scored, but they were fast and furious scoring goals. There's one from the point, and Bridger Riley, his 10th of the season, and 4th power play goal of the year.
Waving it off.
They're waving it off. For why? Somebody interfering with a ref?
You got a replay there, Tyler? Nope, no replay because we hadn't selected that box yet.
They're explaining it to Cloud and the Northfield bench. There may have been some goalie interference there. They're going to get the explanation and give us a PA announcement here. Well, the power play continues, 53 seconds left in it. Riley comes up with it here, and they'll have to hustle up the ice and try it again. Well, it was a great shot. I don't know. I didn't see anybody messing with the goalie or anything, so hard to tell, but you got to go with what the refs say. Whiteman has it. Gets it down inside to Stewart. He's at the side of the goal. Kennelly winds up and fires one that the goaltender got rid of. Ackley, and down the ice it goes with 20 seconds left. They might have another shot at a power play shot here. Bridger's going to bring it up to Whiteman. Into the zone with 10 seconds left, and then into the corner. Scoots all the way over to the other side. Simon keeps it alive. 2 seconds left in the power play. Riley's got it, shoots it, and it's blocked. So back to full strength here. 0 for 1 on the power play for the Raiders. As they hold it again in the zone. Peters taking on the whole team by himself. He gets dragged down. And they'll have another power play coming up.
Back-to-back CWS power plays.
They got to love that. Let's just keep the whole rest of the first period in power play. 9:34 to go. Still scoreless, and 4 shots apiece.
Tyler, if you want to look at my briefcase,
Benjamin will
have the live
face off here. against, I think it's number 9 for Lourdes. That's Josh Vossler. He was the one that was just in the penalty box.
Laminated sheet.
So, in the box now is Jack Phillips, their top goal scorer. The Raiders bring it up here with 1:42 to go, and their second power play. Peters right along the side there gets ridden off the play, but it's picked up on the other side by Benjamin. That's Phillip. He's got it again. Pumper at the top of the blue line there, and Simon also playing blue line here on this power play. Benjamin off the wall. Oh, a whiff almost for Simon. It was picked off and knocked out of the zone. And now Peters brings it up. They wave off the offsides to the chagrin of the Lourdes fans here, but gets knocked all the way back to the Raider zone anyway, and the Lourdes gets a change. One net change for the good guys. That's Charlie Becker out on the ice, and he's right out in front of the goal, but that one gets played out of the arena, out of behind the glass there. 8:30 to go in the period, 56 seconds left in the man advantage here for Northfield, still scoreless. J. Paul, Lance Reister, and Tyler Hack here at Rochester Rec Center. We're trying to also look up some of the individual wrestling section and results going on across town as that one gets played all the way down the ice. 48 seconds left in the man advantage. Riley brings it up with Kennelly, taking it into the zone. Goes back around, see if he can find somebody to pass it to. He gets it to Riley at the blue line. Over to Whiteman. Bridger. That's how they scored last time, but this time it was Kennelly who took a laser shot, and it hit so hard it went out of the zone. So they got to regroup here quickly with 20 seconds left. That one rides the boards all the way around. It's picked up over there by Becker. Now Kennelly. Becker chasing it down in the corner. Whiteman also poking at it. Gets it free. As Stewart has it with 1 second left and 0 for 2 on the power play for the Raiders. Well, really 1 for 2, but we're not going to talk about it. It's taken away. Whiteman has a chance, and he sends one in there wide left. And Riley playing it in. Keeping it on this end of the ice is a good thing. With 7:08 to go here in the first, still scoreless. Riley keeps it alive at the red line, and now the Eagles dump it into the offensive zone. And they get a change on defense. And the Raiders trying to put some pressure on again, dump it into the zone with Wade Gilbertson in the corner. Oh, just skipped off the blue line there, and the Raiders have got to retreat as the Eagles set up and try and get it out of there. Met right at the blue line with some checking there, and taken away. They got a nice bounce there, but into the corner it goes. Nice defense for Sorum, making sure that nothing happens, and Winter is clean there. As it's sent down the ice by Gilbertson, he gets off the ice, and Raiders make a change on the fly here. 6:08 to play, first period. Back and forth hockey, good defense on both ends, and that's what we talked about with the coaches. Both teams excelling at the defensive end of this game. And they're showing it. Goaltenders, Gavin Winter's great. This guy, Ackley's got top 5 numbers, but Winter's not far behind him either. So it's going to be a struggle to get goals here, I think, tonight in this semifinal. As the Eagles are having a hard time getting it past the circles here to try and get out of their end. 5:30 to go. We haven't had a shot on goal in a long time. In fact, that last power play, we didn't get a shot on goal. A couple of them whistled wide, but didn't count. And out of the zone come the Eagles, and they tripped on that blue line. That happens every once in a while. And whistle here, offsides. face off on the red dot outside the Eagle blue line, and the race is on towards the benches for the puck. Kennelly knocks it into the zone and then chases it down and gets a nice shot in there. The shot goes deflected up into the glass. And far side picked up there by Philip Benjamin. Taken away by the Eagles, though, and they're on the run, 2-on-2. Into the zone, and right to Gavin, who covers it up. 4:43 to go, his 5th save in 5 chances. Everybody's got to be on their game here. It's not going to be a 14-1 game here today. Those are fun, but this one's going to be a slogfest, I think, as Winter knocks that one into the near corner. That's a pop fly all the way into the Raider offensive zone. Eagles bank shot out of there. Riley picks it up, gets it ahead. It was a little 2-on-2, but it got away from him. And reversing ice and getting the puck out of there. A 1-on-2 with Jamison Idem getting taken out of there. Nice job defensively. Here's Riley. He's been all over the place. He is on his game. Puts it in. He's got the one goal in the game that was discounted as they cover up the puck. And 4 minutes exactly left here in the first of a scoreless semifinal, Section 1A. But we finally had a shot. It was an Eagle shot, first shot in minutes that had gone by here. So limited number of shots. If we go 5-4 every period, that's not a lot of shots. As we had 60 against La Crescent Hoka. I limited them to 11, but we want to try and at least get over 20 shots. And we're not on that kind of a pace just yet, as Gilbertson just bullies the guy and takes it away from him. There's a shot for the blue line, scooped up, though, by Anton. He's pretty good. A .929 save percentage and a 1.49 goals against average. He's got 5 shutouts among his 12 wins. But like I said, .929. Well, Gavin's at .909, so not real far behind. .201 for Gavin on the goals against, .149 for Anton. That's, take your pick there, too. And, of course, Gavin's got 4 shutouts of his own in his 14 wins. And, of course, I think Gavin's probably playing on a lot tougher schedule, so his numbers may be even more impressive than Ackley's. Although rankings are what they are, and he is top 5 in a couple of them. Here's a nice steal by Peters. Turns around, feeds it in the middle. Gilbertson couldn't get it. He was being ridden out of that play. It's out behind the goal with 3 minutes to go in the period. Eagles knock it out of the zone. Chasing it down is Sorum. Gets it to Simon, who hands it to Peters, and he fires it in, and we'll get a couple of changes for the Raiders as they play it back behind the goal. 2-on-1. Trying to get a free. Whiteman comes in and evens the score a little bit. But the Eagles still out of the zone with it. 2:30 to play here in the first. Scoreless, 5-5 in shots. As Levi Schmidt has it back behind the goal. Up ahead. Oh, too far for Weber, and it goes all the way down for an icing. I don't know if it was too far for Weber. I just don't think he knew what was coming at him. And kind of zipped right past him. So they'll bring it back for the face-off to Gavin's left. Place is filling up. Back-to-back games here, semifinals. The final is Wednesday night. If we're able to win here, so we'll be back here Wednesday for a trip with the trip to state on the line in there. So that's knocked all the way down to the Eagle zone. Another icing, back-to-back. We need an icing sponsor. Could be like a
We
cake.
would take one. That would be
like
a lot of...
A bakery.
Yeah. Oh,
Would be the icing
brilliant.
sponsor.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yes, 2:13 left here. try it again. It's lost between skates there. Everybody was locked up. Eagles come away with it back behind the goal line. It's not long until the Raiders take it away, and then they get it taken away from them. Oh, that one went right through the crease. I think Gavin got a piece of that one. Back to the blue line with 1:53 left and picked off by Stewart, and he's on the run. He's got a couple of friends with him, Benjamin and Kennelly, as it's back behind the goal. Trying to get out there. It's free out in front for a second, but Ackley able to jump on it. And then Kennelly gets beat up because he took a whack at it while Anton was on his stomach. But they were pulling on his sweater, and it was like a fullback trying to get through the line there, Kennelly. And they'll face off to Ackley's right with 1:39 to go here. Shots 5-5, score 0-0. Kennelly picks it up. And he's harassed there in the corner. He centers it, but no Raiders able to put a stick on it, so back the other way it goes. A little 1-on-2 here, and Winter will eat that one up and face it off again to his right this time with 1:25 to go. NCC Builders, Raider Automotive, thanks for the sponsorship of this boys hockey team. It's because of them we get to do these section games. Hopefully one more after this. But they're in a battle here today with 5 shots each, with a time dwindling here in this first period, 1:20 to go. Oh, the goal came off, so they'll have to stop things. Somebody ran into it on the way around. It takes 2 guys to do that. The student sections are both lively. And this side of the arena, you can't see it, but it is packed. I don't think you can get a seat here on this side. The other side's got a few seats left, but it's a pretty good turnout here. And happy to be here. Glad you're along with. As we're down to our final 1:10 of the first period, and Whiteman's got it. Sends it in. The goaltender out of the cage to rescue that one, and with 1 minute to go, Eagles knock it back behind, and Winter goes to get it. Whiteman has it, cross ice. This 2-on-2 with Charlie Becker, and a one-timer from Whiteman hits traffic in the circle. 42 seconds left. He gets another shot, and Christian's shot was scooped up, and then there's some pushing and shoving inside there. Henry Weber in the middle of that. Stops clock at 39.8. And they'll face off to Ackley's left. Stewart takes on Dom Haugen in this face-off, and it's picked up by the Eagles and almost out of there, but held in by Riley. And now Benjamin whiffs on it, but still keeps it alive out in front of the goal for a period point, a little time there, until the Eagles get it out of the zone and knock it down deep. 20 seconds to go. And Benjamin, and there's a shot that goes way wide right by the Eagles, played all the way down by the Raiders with 7 seconds to go. There's an icing call. 7.1. Thinking you should probably do the interview here at the first intermission. You know the man. You know more about it than I do. As
Good to yourself.
I was talking to Lance, the boss man. Stewart in the face-off here with 7 seconds to go. It's going to be a scoreless first period with only 5. Well, we have 6 shots. They have 5. As that gets away, and that'll do it. Got the horn coming up. A scoreless first period in this first semifinal in Section 1A. Very good defense on both sides, and I think we'll see that continue throughout this contest. We may be looking at, I don't know, very low score. I was going to say overtime, but I guess that doesn't matter. We just do low-scoring game. Those are tough. They can go either way. Are we able to break here? All right, let's do that. We'll have our first intermission and come back and talk new Ice Arena in Northfield here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Northfield Youth Baseball registration is open. Children entering kindergarten through 3rd grade interested in playing baseball can sign up for the in-house league at northfieldyouthbaseball.com before March 15th. The goal of the in-house baseball league is to give every child an opportunity to play and enjoy the great game of baseball. All games are played at Seckler Park. Enjoy watching your kids develop skills, knowledge of the game, and sportsmanship this summer. For more registration information, visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the in-house registration link before March 15th. We've also added a clickable link to the Northfield Youth Baseball Association's website right here on northfieldlive.com.
Community Resource Bank stands strong because we're part of your everyday life. From Northfield to Faribault to Cannon Falls and Roseville, we're more than a bank. We're a neighbor committed to community. We're proud to offer banking that's truly personal, meeting your financial needs and supporting our local neighborhoods. At Community Resource Bank, your goals become our goals. Because when our community thrives, together we all succeed. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Scopos Athletics is more than a gym. It's a community focused on helping you be the best you can be. With 24-hour gym access, routine classes, and personal training from local experts, the coaches at Scopos work with you every step of the way to help you meet your personal fitness goals. Prioritizing long-term health and wellness, the qualified coaches at Scopos will personalize your fitness plan around you and your needs, pushing you towards the growth you're capable of, regardless of your fitness level. Visit ScoposAthleticsMN.com to get a free consultation and start your fitness journey.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Iott's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Iott today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building, low maintenance house, house on a lake, lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
You know us as Northfield Live, but we do a lot more than just stream high school games. Northfield is owned by Local Marketing Results Media, my advertising agency committed to elevating the student experience through digital and video media. We work closely with the Northfield School District and local businesses to turn ideas into lasting improvements, resulting in the newly renovated NCC Builders Press Box on Memorial Field, complete with new windows, siding, upgraded the stadium sound system, added mics for the referees for Friday night football games, bringing fans closer to the action than ever before. But that was just the beginning. Through Through a new naming rights partnership, Memorial Field will now officially become Heritage Bank Stadium at Memorial Field, featuring a brand new video scoreboard. These companies' partnerships are proud to help fulfill the Northfield School District's vision of preparing every student for lifelong success, developing critical thinkers, and empowering all leaders to achieve their full potential. There is space for up to 20 additional community partners on this new video board, with multiple price points available, allowing businesses to show their support for Northfield students and activities. These partnerships aren't just advertising, they're an investment in students, schools, and there's more coming, more stories to tell, more opportunities to give back. Thank you for supporting Northfield Live, Northfield Public Schools, and Raider activities. And as always, go Raiders.
The Blue Line Club would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Thank you to College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Pumper Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, Sorum Livestock and Hauling, Jacobson Law, Jersey Mike's, and Granite Logistics. Thank you to the Blue Line Club Gold Level sponsors for helping make Raider hockey a success.
10-4.
Inside the Rochester Rec Center, as it is still 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And I'm joined by a fellow here that wears lots of hats in Northfield. Of course, you're part of NCC Builders, who is a big boys hockey sponsor with us. Chris Kennelly is who I am referencing here. But today you're wearing Northfield Ice Arena hat.
You got it.
So I know we're getting pretty good here. You drive by, you can see a building.
Yeah.
You want to fill us in a little bit more on where start with where it's at right now, what phase we're in.
Absolutely. It's very exciting. The construction has gone amazingly well so far. We had a really good fall building season, so we got the building enclosed, roof on. Right now it's on time, on budget, looking all those big things that you look at, and we're not at the risk of the winter right now. So still scheduled to open in the fall time, September time period for hockey season. They'd hopefully get it up and done a little earlier than that and do a test run of freezing the ice and do test some things out, but should be ready to go. It's looking really good.
That's awesome. I stopped by the current Pepsi Center to ask Tommy, I'm like, hey, when do I need to get all my stuff out of here? Yeah. He said we plan on having summer ice in the current Pepsi Center, right?
Correct.
And then, like you just said, in September, October, get some ice in there and the new one tested out.
Yep.
It'd be ready to go for November.
They'll be ready to go for the whole season for next year. Everything's looking good on that front.
Awesome. So what is left as far as, do you need more sponsors, I'm assuming? And what do we got to do to get some other
we're very excited. As you know, Northfield High School Hockey celebrated 50 years here just a couple weeks ago. Yep. And at that time, we announced a match campaign up to $250,000. Jake Innebeck with Innebeck Construction stepped forward with a $125,000 gift that he'll use as a match to name the locker rooms after two legendary coaches in our program. One, John McNamara, who was a boys coach for a very long time, still substitutes, teaches in the schools. All the current players know him very well, and he remembers all their dads playing everything, so that's a very cool one. The boys' locker room, high school locker room, we named after him. And then on the girls' side, Coach Perry Cruz, who was very instrumental with getting the girls' program started in Northfield. His daughter was on one of the first ever girls' high school teams as well, so he has been a fixture of our program at the youth level and has coached pretty much every kid who's come through in the last 20 years because he does the Learn to Skate program. So $125,000 match to go to do that. So we're still taking donations. Okay. We do have the arena fully funded from what needed to happen for the construction. So all the additional money raised is going towards locker rooms. Our goal is to raise enough money to do more improvements to the outdoor rink. There will be an outdoor rink there. We're working with the current arena owner that bought it from the city to try to get those boards to be moved over for the outdoor rink and some other things. So anything we raise will go to improvements to the outdoor rink. Hopefully one day we'll enclose it and have a second sheet, but we got to start small with our budget.
All right, sounds good. Well,
yes.
Thanks for everything for swinging by. We got to
great
fire
to be
back to
keep rolling.
Commercials, so
you guys do a great job. Thanks a lot.
You bet.
Raiders Lacrosse is hosting Try Lacrosse for Free Night at the Dundas Dome on March 6th, 6 to 7 p.m. No equipment is required. Boys lacrosse registration is open now for ages 6 through 14. Practices start at 1 day per week in April, 2 days per week in May, and games begin in June and July, with practices and games happening throughout the week. Find the click-through link on the Northfield Live homepage for more information. Come check out Lacrosse for Free night at the Dundas Dome on March 6th and get ready for a fast-paced and fun lacrosse season.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Leave all your worries at the door with Northfield Retirement Community. With a full range of living and care options available to you, our beautiful 30-acre campus has a fully independent living apartment option to a variety of assisted living services. Our expertly trained staff is here to help you every step of the way. NRC is equipped to care for your every physical, social, mental, and spiritual need. Contact us at northfieldretirement.org to learn more. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
At Heritage Dental Care in Northfield, we build a relationship between you and your doctor that makes all the care you receive tailored to your needs. Dr. David Bress is a Northfield native and has been a practicing dentist for over 25 years. He graduated from St. Olaf and started his practice in Northfield in 1998. Dr. Bress is not only an experienced dentist, he knows this community well. Visit heritagedentalcare.net. Smiles are our business, and we want yours to shine.
Home is where we build memories. From your walls to the backyard. Power through every project. For finishing touches, tough messes, little details, and the game day grill out. We've got you covered. Northfield Ace Hardware. Let's build it together.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Your business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation.
We have face-off coming here for the second period, and it's controlled by the good guys for the Raiders, as it's a scoreless game here after one. 6 shots to 5 in favor of Northfield, and that points to sterling defenses here for both of these clubs. As Northfield chasing it down, and Riley has been quite active, likes to bring the puck up, but this time he fires it down and a little too far for teammate Peters, and it goes for an icing. And two penalties in that first period, both on Lourdes, And an 0 for 2 power play for the Raiders here, coming in with a 28% power play. It's Jay Paul with Lance Reister and Tyler Hack here from the Rochester Rec Center. And this semifinal as Winter makes a nice save off of that face-off. Way to be alive and aware of what was going on there. Quick shot. He makes his 6th save of the day. And that's out in front. He pounces on it and stops play. 45 seconds in here as we'll have a face-off to his left. And, of course, the winner of this game plays the winner of the Waseca-Dodge County game that's coming up later here. Next Wednesday for the section championship right here. And we'll have it, if it's Northfield, we'll have it on northfieldlive.com. All the way down the ice it goes, and they wave off the icing. Kennelly puts a hit on one of their guys, knocks him over. And Stewart tries to keep it in there, but it's knocked out, and Riley's got to rescue it and punch it back in. Along that far half wall, picked up by Michael, and he's going to try and find somebody to throw it to or go around the world and shoot himself. But he gets it out to Riley, down into the corner, and he takes the one-timer. He scores! Stewart! And he has 14 on the season now. I would think that's going to be a Riley, one of the assists. But, 1-0 lead here for the Raiders on a Michael Stewart goal. You know, he was shut out in that 14-1 win to Thursday for goal scoring, but he did have two assists in that game. But good to see him get back in the scoring way. And ready for the face-off again here with Stewart doing the honors there. So 15 and a half to go in the second, and we got the lead that we deserved to get from the beginning, but an unallowed goal by Riley with what they called interference on the goaltender, which we didn't see on our replay, but those kind of things happen. You got to be ready for them, and now we got the 1-0 lead on 7 shots.
Second period. Number 9, Michael Stewart. Assisted by number 7, Miles Kenley. And number 4, Bridger Riley.
Shot there saved by Winter. Kennelly got an assist, as did Riley, as I suspected. And for Kennelly, that's assist number 25. Riley's 28th of the season.
Say, by the way, when we had Chris on, we did not mention where you could go to donate to take advantage of that match brought to us by Ennebeck Construction. So that is northfieldicearena.org is where you can go to contribute to that. That would be much appreciated for the contribute to those naming rights to those locker rooms.
Yeah, very cool. Stuck along the half wall and punched free, and back and forth it goes. A 1-0 Northfield lead here with 14:27 to go. Shots are even at 7. But the big advantage, I mean, anybody who got a goal is going to have a huge advantage in this one, this defensive struggle here. So good to see that the right people are on top as Simon picks it off. Pumper passes it over to the far side to Weber, who knocks it down in the goal area, then lays a hit on one of the Eagles. It's punch free there, and just keeps it in. And at the blue line there, Schmidt has Eagles take it away and out of the zone. Schmidt goes and stops that. Oh, we might have a trip there. Looks like Jacob Peters might go. First penalty on Northfield. It was fairly inadvertent, but he did trip the guy. And so, 26% power play for the Eagles. As the face-off is won by the Raiders here. Benjamin trying to backhand it out of there, but it only goes to the blue line, held in by the Eagles. 13.5 to play in the second period here, as the Eagles try and tie it up. And to the side of the goal, and taken away by Riley defensively, and he gets it to Peters, who knocks it out of there. There's a minute and a half left in the man short for the Raiders. Over the other side, they got it going left to right, but nobody home in front of the goal, and Benjamin able to take it away momentarily, but the Eagles get it back. Misplayed from the circle and knocked out of there with a minute 12 to go. Everybody vacates and tries to get back in here with a minute 6 to play. They put pressure on again. Into the corner, and Riley does a good job on the guy with the puck there. Deflection there, but it goes wide left. As Gavin was leaning one way, it's a good thing that wasn't on, a little closer on Mark. As that goes in, he gets rid of that one behind the goal. Eagles still with chances out front. That goes wide right. 38 seconds left in the power play. The Eagles keep the pressure on. That one gets deflected into the crowd and stops play with 30 seconds left in the power play for the Eagles, their first of the game. 12-11 left in the second. 1-0 Northfield. Trying to get to state for the fourth year in a row.
I've been told that we have Miss Sherry Erickson probably watching from the hospital. So a quick shout out to her, as big fan here. Got family both on the boys team and the girls team here.
Well, I'm glad that we got the lead here for you as you are watching here. As here's another try for the Eagles, but it's broken up by Kennelly, who gets it out of the zone here, and he zips it down the ice with 8 seconds to go in the Eagle play. Kennelly is a one-man wrecking crew on this power play at the end here, as that's going to run out, and 0 for 1 on their power play. As Pumper sits, and in comes replacements. Look like Philip Benjamin jumping in there. As Stewart plays defense over there on the far side. Schmidt trying to take it away, back behind the goal line. It's 2-on-2 as they smack it around between skates, and then pop fly does get out of the zone. They slap it back in, and Gavin chases it down to slow its roll. Kennelly, deflection, and he runs for the bench. And fresh guys come out. Here's Charlie Becker on the ice, along with Sorum defensively, and he's the one right now trying to get the puck away. They get to the side of the net, out in front, and Winter makes the save. Way to keep your eyes on that one, Gavin, as Eagles still trying to get it in there. A couple more saves for Winter with 10:30 to go here in the second period. His team's got him up 1-0, and he has been stellar in goals so far. Here's Stewart on the near side, pirouettes, and finds Simon for a one-timer from top of the circle. That gets deflected back behind and into the far corner. Stewart, Mr. Goal scorer here. There's a centering pass, but unable to get a stick on it. Charlie Becker was ridden out of that. And back behind the goal, picked up by Sorum. 10 minutes to play here in the middle period. Up ahead it goes with Weber. Actually goes back and forth, and now deep into the Eagle zone behind the goal. Picked up there. Becker's got it. Chance. He was swarmed on by a couple of defenders there, and puck knocked away before he can get a shot off. And Lourdes actually leads in shots 8-7 after that power play. But the all-important numbers, 1-0 Northfield lead as they mount another attack here. Actually, they just dump it in, and there's going to get a line change. As Stewart comes out, Gilbertson picks it up with Whiteman over there on the far side. But the Eagles able to play it all the way down to their offensive zone. And off the boards to the red line, and the Eagles pick it up in their defensive end with 9:05 to play here. Period number 2. The catwalk is lined with all kinds of folks. The bench, both bleachers are full of people here. Still a little quiet for a full building, though. Of course, it's a defensive struggle here, but boy, every mistake counts even more if you're giving up the puck deep in your zone, so you got to watch that. So far, Northfield's been pretty good at limiting that. And, of course, Winter's been on the mark all night long. Ackley as well, but he did have the one. Actually, 2 got in, but they gave him a break on the one. That goes out of play into the benches, and 8:28 to go. They'll have a face-off center ice. Oh, no, they're going to bring it back to the right of Winter. As Stewart circles and comes in for the face-off, taking on Owen Hain. Actually, that wasn't Hain, that was Jackson Keefe. Here's a interception by the Eagles, and they whiff on the shot from the top of the circle. And Kennelly and Stewart coming the other way. That's a pretty dynamic duo, and Benjamin joins them. Yeah, they get it taken away, though, into the no man's land. Schmidt picks it up. Stewart. And over on the far half wall, Kennelly trying to keep it alive. Eagles trying to knock it out of there, and they do. Pumper picks it up, plays it back in. Benjamin sits. Onto the ice comes Whiteman, Mr. Natty Hattie from Thursday. And he keeps it alive, gets a shot on goal, in fact. It's steered wide by Ackley. And back behind the goal, Stewart chases it down. Gets it out to the blue line up. It went out of the zone, and they have to vacate there. And here come the Eagles on a try. 7:17 to play in the period. 1-0 Northfield. And the NCC Builders Raider Automotive boys hockey presentation here on NorthfieldLive.com. Getting halfway through this game with the lead is always a good sign. And that's basically where we are right now as Eagles try and move it out of their zone and do. And into the Raider defensive area, but Sorum takes the man off the puck, and the Raiders able to take it away. 6:41 left. Shots are even at 8. I wonder the last time the Raiders were in a game where it was midway through and they only had 8 shots. But that's what we do. You run into the playoffs, you run into some good defenses, some really good goalies. As that one's knocked out of play, and 6:26 to go when they face it off to the left of Ackley. Anton Ackley. He's a senior. One of 12 seniors on this Eagles club. Well, we had 10, so it's not that far off. Lots of seniors with their hopes to get to the state tournament on the line here tonight and then Wednesday. And a snagged out of the air by Anton to stop play with just a few seconds escaping there from the faceoff. And they'll go to his right this time. Benjamin hops in there. And we have a whistle, and they're worried about the guys behind the ref there being stable, as they are. And Eagles come away with that one, knock it down the ice. Pumper chases it. Ashton around the back and gets it knocked away from him. Eagles with a chance to eat down deep here, but not a lot of guys. They had one out in front. Sent it back behind. Still control it. Shot from the blue line goes wide left and back around to the other side, near side here. Knocked all the way down the ice. Icing on the Raiders. They'll bring it back for a faceoff. 5:51 to go.
There we go. We got Tyler working on filling in what the bracket looks like just across town here at the Civic Center with the Wrestlers. Individual section tournament is going on down here today. The team already made state, and they'll take on, you said Shakopee's?
Shakopee's the 3 seed, yeah. And that is, what is that? That's next weekend?
Wednesday.
Oh,
We got like
Wednesday.
everything's happening Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, okay. Converging on us.
Yeah.
As Stewart has it on the near circle, and it gets blocked by traffic, and then grabbed by Anton, and a swipe by Stewart. Drew a size from the Lourdes crowd, but
all right, so at
no
139 pounds, Williams is wrestling for second. Harner at 152 got first place. Is that what it says here? Yep. Staub at 160 also got first. Angles also, he's wrestling for first. Thank you. And Angles also wrestling for first.
Top front, loose, and did it go in? No, they waved that one off. Woo! That's twice they've waved off goals of the Raiders.
Got a replay of that one. If I had a camera, I was trying to read the list, the wrestlers and
Philip Benjamin he lost his helmet on that scrum out front. Wow.
What do you see there, Tyler?
It was right along the line, I know, for a little bit. But, yeah, well, should still be 2-0, but we'll take the 1-0.
Yeah, Tyler's saying it did not go in. Okay.
But face off here to the right of Anton.
We don't have our replay monitor TVs here. Let me finish this quick. I said Angles is wrestling for first. Voss at 189 pounds. He gets second.
It says wrestling for third.
Oh, wrestling for third. Okay, he can get second. Okay.
And one more on there.
Yep, one more as
save made by Ackley.
And Johnson is wrestling up at 285. That is crazy. And he's wrestling for first, for crying out loud. Chuckles, Charlie Johnson, wrestled 125 pounds last year. He weighs 193 or 194 pounds, soaking wet. And he's wrestling 285, for crying out loud. What a story that is.
There's the face. He eats better than I do.
Go get him, boys.
Yes.
Yeah. That is insane. The chance to go to state.
Sorum
giving up that much weight.
Shoots one in there, and that got knocked aside by Ackley. I don't know how he saw that one. He had 3 people standing right in the way. But he did, and the Eagles knock it out of there with 5 minutes to go in the second. 1-0 Northfield. So it sounds like the wrestlers doing pretty well there.
And you got some wrestlers in there as well. Jay is a lot of you Northfield people know, is my regular Albert Lee announcer.
And they got Gross Brothers and a couple others, Brecken Wachholz and.
Both Gross Brothers made it. He's saying in our ears. And Olson.
Oh, that's Maggie. Okay. Well. Outlet. It's a close call there for Winter as here come the Raiders. Stewart, Kennelly set it up. The shot is in the breadbasket of Anton for the save.
Nice. Malachi Olson.
Oh, Malachi Olson. I thought Maggie was still injured.
So, yes, we're going to do, I applied to do that to the State High School League, to do that also on Wednesday. That'll have to be a radio broadcast of the state tournament. The team, Northfield Wrestling team, they beat Albert Lee they beat Century.
Yeah.
So used to being Albert Lee.
Whiteman blocks it. It's played into the zone by Becker, and he turns and fires, and nobody there. So Northfield has to get out of the zone, and they'll reset here with 3:40 to go. Yeah, Collins is a good wrestler for them. He's ranked top 10 in his weight class. Stoppage here with 3:37 to go. So I take it I'll be back here Wednesday if Northfield wins.
Correct.
Which is good because I'm starting to like these guys. They play well. I mean, they're a cohesive unit for sure. Whiteman takes a huge shot there, but he gets popped right back up. He's a tough guy. He gives it right back to him. There's a lot of forearms flying over there as Whiteman knocks it in. 3:20 to play. Back behind the goal, over to the near half wall. Sent in by Sorum, a little off track there, and zipped out of there by the Eagles. 3:10 to play. Well, all of a sudden, we're up to 13 shots. They have 8, which means, what was it, 6-5 after 1. It means we have 7 here, and they have just 3 in this period. And they had the power play on. So with 3:10 left, they'll bring it all the way back to the Lourdes end for the face-off to Ackley's left. I think my grandson, he's a year and a half, I think he's a righty because I offered Nux to him, and he did it. He gave me Nux, and it was with his right hand. I'm just thrilled about that, being a grandpa, first-time grandpa. Here's the play behind the cage as the Raiders try and get a 2-goal edge here. And it's taken away. Played up the far side here by the Eagles. 2:45 to go in the second.
Colin Staub winning 160 pounds.
Wow.
Winning 21-6 in the section championship for a technical fall. Congratulations to him.
Offsides on the Raiders here. Stops play. Yeah, that's good stuff. Sounds like a very successful day for a lot of Northfield wrestlers. And Albert Lee ones too. Not unexpected. Both schools, senior class, have been watched for a while, knowing that they would be, I think more so Albert Lee's, but this Northfield senior class has really come through too in a lot of different sports.
Yes, they have.
Into the zone come the Eagles, trying to tie it up. Oh, I don't know if Winter saw that one, but he put a stick up, and I think it hit it. And ricocheted off into the corner. Job done, and 2:09 to go. They knock it out of the zone. Raider D. Picked up by Stewart, and actually not Stewart, that's Simon. He sends it all the way down. 8 looks a lot like a 9 for me, halfway across the ice here. My old eyes.
Yes, that you're talking about the Northfield Raiders senior class. Man, we were talking about this in the office earlier last week. That this class has just really shown up. I mean, everything from even last fall with boys soccer and the football team going to the section championship, beating Owatonna, in the last few minutes.
Oh, Winter another save, and then it goes up and over him into the corner. Yeah.
This class just keeps showing up. Great leadership. They're not, just a lot of underclassmen, too, is really contributing with a lot of things. It's a lot of fun to watch. They've just been successful. All Nordic teams going to state girls. Nordic team for the first time ever this winter. Both basketball teams
that's a
look
trip,
good.
And will get called. Yeah, it's exciting when. And was it expected, or have they been talking about this class for a while?
I didn't see it coming.
No.
I mean, do I know these guys, these students that well? Not, sort of. They're kind of in between all my kids.
Yeah.
But, man, it's just been a pleasure to watch all of these different activities and everything they do, and how the fight, the grit, they do not give up. They do not hang their heads. Going back to like that Owatonna football game, they do not give up.
Basketball teams are doing well too.
Both basketball teams are doing great. Wrestling, they were like the 3 seed and ended up winning the championship as a team with 3 girls on the team.
Yeah.
Contributing points. I mean, boys, girls, you name it.
There's Canelli on the third power play for Albert Lee. We want to mention the sponsor on that. As Kleinschmidt goes for tripping for the Eagles. Who's our power play sponsor?
CWS, Comprehensive Wealth Solutions.
We got 1 minute left in the period and 1:26 left in this power play for Northfield. They're 0 for 2 on the power play.
Providing big-time advice a small-town way. From planning your future to managing today, the team at CWS has you Covered.
Schmidt took a big shot and it caromed all the way out of the zone, and here comes Stewart back in with it. He's got the only goal of the game. He gets it to Schmidt at the point. Over to Kennelly. He goes in a step or two and he scores with a big slap shot right in the upper left. He goes over to the student section and jumps into the glass. It's 2-0 Northfield. That's a power play goal. And Kennelly's got 27 on the year. Team leader.
2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Just had Dad in here, and
you got the replay. Oh, you are finding the replay. Brought to us by Community Resource Bank.
So 27 for Miles, 14 for Stewart, and it's a 2-0 lead. With 18 seconds left here in this middle period, things looking a little promising, more promising for the Raiders.
3 in the second period on the power play. Number 7, Miles Kenley. Assisted by number 20, Levi Schmidt. And number 9, Michael Stewart. That's a power play goal at 16:33.
And in case you think he's picking on Kennelly, Kennelly, of course, he got one of the Lourdes guys wrong too. And he lives in town here, so there's that. And he called Hone is what he called him, but his name is Hain. So we break, and our second intermission. It's a 2-0 lead now for the good guys as we head towards the final period here, this semifinal in Section 1A from Rochester on NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Your business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
As we're back.
Know us as Northfield Live, but we do a lot more than just stream high school games. Northfield is owned by Local Marketing Results Media, my advertising agency committed to elevating the student experience through digital and video media. We work closely with the Northfield School District and local businesses to turn ideas into lasting improvements, resulting in the newly renovated NCC Builders Press Box on Memorial Field, complete with new windows, siding, upgraded the stadium sound system, added mics for the referees for Friday night football games, bringing fans closer to the action than ever before. But that was just the beginning. Through a new naming rights partnership, Memorial Field will now officially become Heritage Bank Stadium at Memorial Field, featuring a brand new video scoreboard. These companies' partnerships are proud to help fulfill the Northfield School District's vision of preparing every student for lifelong success, developing critical thinkers, and empowering all leaders to achieve their full potential. There is space for up to 20 additional community partners on this new video board, with multiple price points available, allowing businesses to show their support for Northfield students and activities. These partnerships aren't just advertising, they're an investment in students, schools, and there's more coming, more stories to tell, more opportunities to give back. Thank you for supporting Northfield Live, Northfield Public Schools, and Raider activities. And as always, go Raiders.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Woo! Love is in the air. Let us be your Valentine at Northfield Ford Chrysler. Get new vehicles, leases as low as $399 a month with 0 down plus starts, 0% financing available on many new vehicles, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on all 2026 Ram, 1500s, 2500s, and 3500s. When you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve anytime at FordandNorthfield.com or located on Highway 3 here in Northfield.
Finding the right glasses shouldn't be stressful. That's why River Valley Eye Professionals has updated our optical inventory with more styles, more brands, and more choices for every taste and budget. Whatever your personality, let our knowledgeable team help you find the right pair that reflects who you are. Keep your eye health and your sight in focus with Northfield's choice for primary eye care. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Cold weather is here. Stay ahead of winter season by stopping by Whit Brothers with our seasonal winterization service. At Whit Brothers, you can get your batteries, antifreeze, and tires checked for just $30. Don't let winter get the best of your vehicle. Choose Whit Bros and help keep your car tip-top shape throughout the coldest months of the year. A quick winter checkup now can save you costly repairs later. Our winterization service gives you honest, dependable protection at a price that won't break the bank. Whit Bros, for all your automotive maintenance and repair needs. Whit Brothers Service is located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Blue Line Club would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Thank you to College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Pumper Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, Sorum Livestock and Hauling, Jacobson Law, Jersey Mike's, and Granite Logistics. Thank you to the Blue Line Club gold level sponsors for helping make Raider hockey a success.
Champion Sports is Northfield's one-stop shop for running shoes, along with a wide selection of baseball and softball pants, bats, and gloves. Raider fans, Champion Sports is your go-to for the latest fan apparel and swag, or create a team store and have custom embroidery or screen printing done. Champion Sports has it all, including the latest hat designs. Find them online at championsportsnorthfield.com or check them out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Northfield Raiders Lacrosse is hosting Try Lacrosse for Free Night at the Dundas Dome on March 6th, 6 to 7 p.m. No equipment is required. Boys lacrosse registration is open now for ages 6 through 14. Practices start at 1 day per week in April, 2 days per week in May, and games begin in June and July, with practices and games happening throughout the week. Find the click-through link on the Northfield Live homepage for more information. Come check out Lacrosse for Free Night at the Dundas Dome on March 6th and get ready for a fast-paced and fun lacrosse season.
Well, a goal in each period for the Raiders, and they are up 2-0 here with the third period bearing down on us. And we can get a look at some of these replays. The Community Resource Bank replay the world and shoot himself, but he gets it out to Riley, down into the corner, and he takes the one-timer. He scores! Stewart! Coming up from Kennelly. The two guys who didn't score on Thursday are their leading scorers, and they came through here today for sure. Not that they didn't come through Thursday, but only goal of the game. He gets it to Schmidt at the point. Over to Kennelly. He goes in a step or two, and he scores with a big slap shot right in the upper left. He goes over to the student section and jumps into the glass. It's 2-0 Northfield. That's just thrills me when younger kids like that can play that well, because who knows how good he's going to be when he's a senior, you know?
Yeah, he's a really good golfer as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what is it, golfers and hockey players? Because Elberly has the same thing with Noah Teeter, who finished third at state last year individually for Alberley, and he's a hockey guy too.
Say that again. Zane Ingles wins 10-2 at 172 pounds. So he's on his way individually to state.
That's a really good
10-2, is that
results. Not many missed, if any. Because first two places go, right? So it looks like all of them can
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in contention. That's more than what we thought.
Once again.
Yeah,
Northfield.
once again. All right, let's take another final ad break.
2-0 after 2 here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by Hyatt. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions, but as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Northfield Raiders Lacrosse is hosting Try Lacrosse for Free night at the Dundas Dome on March 6th, 6 to 7 p.m. No equipment is required. Boys lacrosse registration is open now for ages 6 through 14. Practices start at 1 day per week in April, 2 days per week in May, and games begin in June and July, with practices and games happening throughout the week. Find the click-through link on the Northfield Live homepage for more information. Come check out Lacrosse for Free night at the Dundas Dome on March 6th and get ready for a fast-paced and fun lacrosse season.
Find your next ride with Soda Chevrolet. From sturdy pickup trucks to dependable SUVs, Soda Chev has the latest Chevrolet models at an unbeatable price. Soda Chev's knowledgeable team members deliver top-notch customer service to help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your lifestyle. From service to sales, the local team at Soda Chev are experts in providing a great experience without the pressure. Soda Chev strives to exceed the expectations of employees and customers, maintaining loyalty for a lifetime. Soda Chevrolet, located on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Spring is just around the corner, and you know what that means. It's time to get ready for baseball season. Northfield Youth Baseball registration is now open at northfieldyouthbaseball.com. For kids ages 10 to 15 years old interested in travel baseball, be sure to register before March 1st to get your child on the list for tryouts. Watch your kids grow and develop on the field this summer with Northfield Youth Baseball. Visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the travel registration link soon. Do not wait. Registration closes March 1st. We've also added a clickable link to the Northfield Youth Baseball Association's website right here on northfieldlive.com.
Garage door won't open? Stuck halfway? It's probably broken spring. And that's where we come in. Hi, I'm James from Garage Door Viking, your local expert serving South Central Minnesota. We specialize in fast, reliable spring repair and replacement using high-quality American-made parts that last. And when you call us, it's me or my trusted tech who shows up, not a stranger. Get your garage door working again. Visit garagedoorviking.com.
Does fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
Northfield, you know us at Flaherty's for bowling, but we have so much more waiting for you. Grab a seat in our pub and grill and enjoy a menu packed with local favorites. Step outside to the patio for sand volleyball, cornhole, or just a cold drink in the sun. Kids love the arcade, parents love the atmosphere, and there's even space for parties and post-game celebrations. And don't forget, all you can bowl every Monday through Thursday night from 9 p.m. till close. Flaherty's Northfield Lanes, where fun and flavor come together.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
We're back here at the Rochester Rec Center, game 1 of 2. Well, we won't do the second one, but there's a game right after this. And, of course, brought to you by NCC Builders and Raider Automotive, this boys hockey team that has been on quite a roll here over the years. But this year, brought to you by NCC Builders, specializing in transforming homes and building dreams. And Raider Automotive, your locally owned auto service, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you both for supporting Raider boys hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming, including these section playoff games. 2-0 Northfield after 2, and it's only 15 shots for the Northfield Raiders, but 11 for the Rochester Lourdes Eagles. So it has been a defensive struggle here. They had one goal disallowed by Northfield. They had another one that almost crossed the line, but didn't quite. We saw that on replay too. But the two that were good and have given us the advantage going here. The other game is at 7:30 tonight here at the Rochester Rec Center. That's second-seeded Waseca and third-seeded Dodge County as the top 4 seeds made it in here. But Northfield's been the better team here, just a little bit better defensively than the Eagles here tonight. Holding up 11 shots. They had 11 shots given up to La Crescent Hoka in the whole game Thursday. So this defense is quite stifling of the Raiders. As Lourdes, I think, is quite a bit better than the last team we played, La Crescent Hoka. They fire one in off the glass, back behind the goal. Pumper backhands it out of trouble. And Peters picks it up. 16 minutes to go in the season of one of these teams as they wave off the icing, and the Eagles pick it up. Northfield gets a change of several guys. Benjamin's out there as his steward. And also I see Levi Schmidt out there as Gavin gets out of the goal, and he's out for a while. But steadies the puck for his defense. Now it's right out in front. Boy, that was balanced on the edge of the wall there between the glass and the wall for a little while, and it popped right out front of the goal. You have to have your head on a swivel to be a goalie in this section game. It's Benjamin, keeps it alive. Kennelly over there in the corner. Gets it out to the point. The shot goes in and hits wide to the corner. Levi Schmidt took a shot on that one. And guys hitting the ice. Simon down, then up again. The puck still stuck over there against the wall, then played out across the ice. The Eagles will be the first to it, and they get it out of the zone. Kennelly picks it up, though, and he's just got to wait for one more guy, Stewart, to get out of there, and now he sends it in. And a line change, partial anyway, for the Raiders, and fully for the Eagles, as 14:30 remain of a 2-0 Northfield lead. And again, the championship will be Wednesday night, right here at 7 o'clock. And if Northfield's there, we'll be here for you here on NorthfieldLive.com. And with the help of NCC Builders and Raider Automotive, as the Raiders try and bring it up again with 14:10 to go. Gets deep and behind the goal line as the Eagles then bring it the other way. They got a 3-on-3 going here, but they just dump it in. And Sorum is able to knock it all the way back out to the blue line. Now they've got a couple of guys behind nobody out front, though, for that centering pass as the Raiders knock it out of the zone. Weber cross ices it into the offensive zone. Blocked there by Weber at the red line and picked up by the Raiders. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we could get a 3-0 lead. I can tell you that much. 2-0 leads have not been too stable lately in our lives, but 13:22 to go here. Time is the major enemy of the Eagles. And, of course, his defense, which has been stifling lately. And Peters got picked off. He was trying to get a little breakaway there, but that was knocked down by the Eagles, and they send it back in. No icing. 13 minutes to go. Goals by Michael Stewart, his 14th in the first. Miles Kennelly, his 27th of the season in the second. And a snare by the gloved one, Gavin Winter. He's good at that. Of course, it could be a good shortstop, but you ain't going to have a glove that big.
I believe he played catcher.
Yeah, well, that would work too. I guess it is a bigger glove. That starts up here early April. Jeez, time's flying. Golf, track and field, baseball, softball, all going to be here before we know it. Sounds good to me. Let's get through this game first, though. 2-0 Northfield. 12:30 to play as they put some pressure on here again. Benjamin finds Schmidt, but it was just a little too far. Couldn't get a good stick on it. Here it is out front again. The Pumper lost. Well, he broke his stick. That's why it got away from him there. Kennelly picks it up at the red line. He's hassled by one of the Eagles. And the Raiders setting up for another run down the ice here with 12:05 to go. Simon brings it in, and he takes a shot. The rebound out there in front, but the Eagles able to get to it first. Stewart hounding a guy, a little forecheck going on there as Eagles get it into the zone, but boy, they haven't had a shot. I forgot, I didn't mark down the shots after the second period. I think it was 13-8. So maybe they got 4 this period. I could be wrong, but here's Eagles with another chance. That goes off to the left. Out in front, and they scored! Oh, that was tough for Winter to track. It went quickly around the cage and then came back out to the near side, and they stuck one in there on him. Makes it 2-1 with 11:31 to play. The Community Resource Bank replay here. You'll see it go around the cage and then back out to the near side circle where they got the sniped a goal on us there. The referee is directing traffic over there at the Eagle bench. Telling some guy he's got to go off. And so 2-1, 11:31 to go. Some confusion as to who's supposed to be on the ice here for the Eagles. I didn't even see the guy who scored, and they haven't announced that they won't until they start play again. But nonetheless, it makes it 2-1. Got to stop their momentum for sure and get a goal of our own. As the face-off, and it's Henry Weber for Northfield. He wins that draw. Riley picks it up. Here's Pumper up ahead for Weber, who sends it in. Now Whiteman chasing it down in the near corner, but shot goes in and scooped up by Anton.
Scoring for the Eagles at 5:21 of the third period. Number 10, Nolan Dubois. Assisted by number 5, Dominic Troutman. And number 21, Jamison Edmond.
Nolan Dubois with his 9th of the season for the Eagles. Tightens up the score. And play continues with the Raiders on the offensive. Pumper knocks it down into the corner. Eagles got out of there. A little breakaway chance, but Riley gets to it. And he and Charlie Becker prevented the tie that time down as we have 10:42 left with the icing.
Forrest Allen is wrestling for the championship at 215 for second place. Okay.
And the face-off is not decided. Finally, it goes back to Riley and or one of our defensemen. It was actually Carter Simon who got a hold of that one. It's down and misplayed by the Eagles. It goes out behind their cage. Northfield not able to chase it down. Benjamin's waiting. See where they come with it. Picked off, slowed down by Benjamin, and then Peters has it now in the near circle. And he lets one rip there as Anton knocked it back into the corner. Shot from the point by Simon hits traffic. 10 minutes to play. A 1-on-2 for the Eagles. Now a 2-on-3, but it's knocked away by the Raider D. Into the far corner. They still have it out there, but Simon goes back and takes it away. Actually, Carter has in the near circle. Peters picks it up, throws it across the ice, and Gilbertson's not going to chase that down. He goes to the bench, and they get a change. Kennelly's out there with Stewart and Benjamin, and here they come, 3-on-2. Passes across, and Benjamin on this far side, or near side. The net moved off the moorings, but they hadn't. Oh, now they call time. I was going to say they hadn't called time yet. I saw it move. And now with 9:17 to go, 2-1 Northfield. The face-off to Anton's right. Anton, get your level out. He looks like he's the foreman of that operation. Look at him. He crouches down and takes a look.
Chuckles Charlie Johnson wrestling for second place. He did get a loss in the semifinals. Is that what it was there, Tyler? So he's wrestling back for a true shot at second place. And a chance to go to state. Oh, we have to wait. We have to wait for one more match to see if he can wrestle back.
Stewart on the face-off loses that draw as the Eagles try and clear but can't. It's held in by Pumper with a shot. It was loose out front. Stewart tried to get to it but couldn't put enough wood on it. Or aluminum or titanium or whatever the heck they're playing with these days. But it's, I'm thinking baseball. It's fiberglass. As into the near corner with 8:52 to play. Clinging to the 1-goal lead here in Northfield. Hopefully they come through with one in this period as they have in the first two. That would make it extra tough for the Lourdes to come back if we could just get one here. Preferably before they get one. Because we need to stop their momentum as they're playing a little bit more pep in their step with that goal scored. 8:20 to play. It goes behind the cage and Anton rescues it there. As Benjamin, nice hit back there. Henry Weber actually trying to do a little forechecking there and see if he can steal it away. Whiteman gets it into the zone. Weber chasing it down here in the near corner. Centers it, and Becker was fending off a defender and could not get to it. And now they stop play. With 7:59 to go. I almost want to stay and watch the next game myself, just in my own time. But
should be a good one.
Yeah. Okay. He has under 8 minutes here left in the ball game, the puck game, I guess, as it's knocked down the ice by the Eagles, and O'Reilly swipes at it, but the Eagles keep it alive. Back to the blue line. Shot goes in and wide left into the corner. Whiteman almost whiffed on that one. It seemed like didn't get a lot of it. He tried to get it out of the zone. It's on the far half wall. Picked up there. Gavin makes a save. As it gets out of the zone now to the red line. Whiteman fighting his way through guys. On his knees a couple times. Gets back up. He's a tough dude. And he goes back to the bench to sit for a little rest. as here comes Peters out for him, and 7:10 remain of a 2-1 Northfield lead here in semifinals of Section 1A. Gavin sticks that one aside and holds it for Levi Schmidt. And up the ice come the Raiders again, 2-on-2 this time. And that one, defense got in the way. "20 shots on the day by Northfield so far. Here's one from the point. Oh, a one-timer from Schmidt goes wide right. And the Eagles able to get it out of the zone. They dump it in. Peters ricochets one right to a Eagle at the red line, and he sends it back in. As both teams change some players here, and Eagles keep it in the zone. 6:15 to play. It's knocked out of there nicely by Wade Gilbertson. And into behind the cage. And out in front, that got knocked over to the half wall there. The whistles sound, and they'll say stays right there for the face-off. Kennelly's goal was a power play goal, and so we're 1 for 2 on the power play. But there haven't been that many penalties, just 2 on each team, or actually only 1 on Northfield. They held their power play scoreless, but we got 1 of our 2. No penalties yet in the third. And the only goal by the Eagles here in the third, but Northfield trying to correct that as here comes Kennelly into the zone. Busts his way through, takes his shot, and saved by Anton. Anton Ackley. A couple of senior goaltenders here. How's Riker Landon looking? He's the sophomore backup, right? He's playing JV, and
he is. Yep. I don't know about how much JV time he gets, but he has gotten some varsity time throughout the year, and has looked good.
It always helps to have good young goalies. Both these teams are going to have to replace their veteran starters. As the Eagles flip one in the air to center ice, and it's gloved by Riley, sets it down, gives it a whack. 5:10 to go, 2-1 Northfield. As the winner, again, plays Wednesday night here at 7:30 for a trip to state against either Waseco or Dodge County. There's a save for Winter between the pads, and he hangs on at 5:01 to go. Down to crunch time here now. Both teams get some fresh legs out there. I see Pumper and Simon on defense. And it'll be Henry Weber in the face-off here. Charlie Becker's out there with him, and they get it around all the way down the ice. Whiteman chasing it. Making up ground on the number 44 is Gavin Groydam. As Eagles take it away and get it out of the zone. 4:40 to go. 21-15 in shots in favor of the Raiders. And their 2-1 lead here. Shot from the point gets deflected up in the air and out in the far corner. Pumper first one to it. And then sent out of the zone. Whiteman picks it up. He takes on the whole team, and he gets a shot off as he wants to return to his natty hattie glory of Thursday night. Love to see him get a hat trick here in the third. Mixes it up a little bit inside and gets pushed away by the ref. With 4:17 to go, they'll face it off here to Ackley's right. Benjamin in the circle, and it's controlled by the Eagles. And they wrap it around to the red line. Riley picks it up. And in the zone they go. Gilbertson couldn't reach for it, but Peters picked it up. Now it's behind the cage and trying to center it, but nobody would been there for the Raiders. But Riley has it now at the blue line. Gilbertson Gets it knocked off his stick, and here come the Eagles with a 2-on-2. And not a lot of mustard on any shots there. It was taken away by the Raiders anyway. 3:40 to go. As that's taken away nicely defensively by Schmidt. And into the zone. Here comes Oliver. Now he's going to take it out and waste some time and throw it in. And Eagles pick it up. Kennelly and Benjamin with some forecheck, and they take it away at the blue line, and Stewart sends it in. 3:15 to go. Out in front, and Kennelly centering it over to Benjamin. Couldn't get enough on it there on the backhand. It's picked up by Stewart, though, to Simon, whose stick shatters. And now he's got to go play defense with just gloves. And he gets the guy to shoot across the bow of the goal and over into the far side. And here come the Raiders back with 2:50 to go. Benjamin gets it taken away. Back the other way come the Eagles. Got 3 guys back for the Raiders here. But they turn the corner, and shot goes whistling through the crease and into the far side. Raiders can't clear the zone. Now they do, and skips all the way down, and an icing call will stop play with 2:27 to go. 2-1 Northfield. Tense moments here, guys. Down the stretch. I still think the Raiders have outplayed them, but there is 2:27 to go and a 1-goal lead.
Looks like we
timeout.
Timeout.
And
Rochester, Lourdes.
we'll take the break with them here and return for the exciting conclusion on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Raider Automotive is a big supporter of Northfield activities, now offering 20% service labor discount for parents with children involved in any Northfield Public Schools extracurricular activities. Raider Automotive is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop, servicing all makes and models. We do everything from oil changes, brakes, and suspension to engine replacement. Raider Automotive is on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at raiderautomotive.net. Go Raiders!
As we go, 2:27 left to go here, and a 2-1 Northfield lead. They also lead in shots, 22-15. And that was 6-5 after one period, and I think we had a 13-8 lead in shots after 2. So this has been a shot-filled period, but only the 1 goal, and that went to the Eagles.
I can't text and run a camera. Trying to figure out all the wrestling stuff here.
Stewart wins the face-off. But the Eagles hold it in, and the centering pass picked off by Kennelly and sent into the far corner. As they fight for possession, Kennelly comes up with it, 2:08 to play, and sends it in down the ice. And Michael Stewart got on his horse and beat everybody to it. He passed a couple of guys to get that. Back behind the goal. Eagles, they try and tie it up here as Northfield tries to put a stake in their heart with a goal here with the last minute 45. But I don't even know if we'll see a goal here. These goaltenders are playing so well. As Kennelly and Stewart get off the ice for Northfield, and that was close to an own goal there. That hit the post as he was trying to clear away from the area. And they pull their goalie, so it's 6-on-5 here as Northfield got it out of the zone momentarily, and then a whistle stops play with the offsides on the Eagles. They'll face off at the red dot outside the Northfield line. The goalie, Ackley, goes back out to the cage, for now anyway, with 1:18 to go. Weber takes on Hain in the face-off, and it eventually goes to the Eagles, but the Raiders swipe at it and take it the right way. Now here come the Eagles back with 1:03 to go. Now he's going to head towards the bench, is Ackley, with 1 minute left. And again, they have the man advantage here with the goalie pulled, but Northfield hits it all the way down. Is it going to go in? Oh, it hits the post.
I almost lost it. Sorry, everybody. I'm like trying to look up. And I'm like, where is it at? And I just swung the camera and almost missed the whole thing.
That would have ended it. It was that close. It hit the post. I'm not even sure who stick that one off of, but man, still 47.4 seconds to go here, and they're going to face off to Gavin's left. And Stewart wins that battle as Kennelly sends it down and can't hit it. And a little wide right. And the icing will bring it back again with 5 seconds off the clock, that sequence.
This little monitor is very hard to see a hockey puck on. Oh my gosh.
You maybe need a bigger, stronger prescription.
Right? That could be it. Or
Face off.
Or bigger monitors. Yeah.
We don't have one of those in my Albert Lee area. We had one, but I think you stole it from me.
I kind of did, yes.
So ours is even smaller. 41 seconds left of the face-off. Still a 2-1. Oh, that one went wide right and around the back of the cage and all the way out to the blue line, and Benjamin sends it in the empty net to score! That is Oliver Benjamin's 10th goal of the season, and it would be a game winner. There's 32-5 left, but still, it's going to be tough. Senior Oliver Benjamin.
See how well I did here with the camera work here. Boom. Okay.
The here we go with the Community Resource Bank replay as they face off here, but that was a fancy empty netter, and 28 seconds left with a 2-goal lead now, 3-1. And flip down the ice.
Oliver Benjamin, unassisted.
And like I said, his 10th of the year as, oh wow, that's a little rough stuff. Although I think Benjamin's got a hold of the guy's glove, but it made it look like the Eagle was punching Benjamin all the way up. But I think it was because Oliver had a hold of his glove. And he has to be restrained and sent to backwards. And well, there's 5.8 seconds left. It's a 2-goal lead. And I would watch those two. Well, they're sending them both to the box. I'd watch those two in the handshake line. They didn't look happy with each other at all.
Not need a repeat of earlier this week.
Eagles think two of their guys are going in. The referee doesn't think so, though. They're trying to get. Oh, now they're going to make them both stay in there. 2 Eagles, 1 Raider, with 5.8 seconds left and a 2-goal lead. Let's just get the game underway here and end it, will you?
Let's finish this up.
No, the refs got to confer. Who made dinner reservations? Where are we going? Who's paying? Oh, they're going to let the other guy out now. Number 6 is out of there. That's Vinny Herons. Vinny! He's going to go to the bench. He's made a wrong turn and went into the penalty box. Now we got, I was going to say Stewart was going towards the box, but he was just encouraging his teammate there. Face-off is to Ackley's left with 5.8 ticks to go. So it's all academic now as we're headed to the final for the 4th year in a row. It'll be either Waseca or Dodge County Wednesday night at 7:30 as they mob Gavin Winter down there in the goal. 3-1 win. We'll take our Service Master cleanup break and come back and wrap things up from the Rochester Rec Center here on NorthfieldLive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
You know us as Northfield Live, but we do a lot more than just stream high school games. Northfield is owned by Local Marketing Results Media, my advertising agency committed to elevating the student experience through digital and video media. We work closely with the Northfield School District and local businesses to turn ideas into lasting improvements, resulting in the newly renovated NCC Builders Press Box on Memorial Field, complete with new windows, siding, upgraded the stadium sound system, added mics for the referees for Friday night football games, bringing fans closer to the action than ever before. But that was just the beginning. Through a new naming rights partnership, Memorial Field will now officially become Heritage Bank Stadium at Memorial Field, featuring a brand new video scoreboard. These companies' partnerships are proud to help fulfill the Northfield School District's vision of preparing every student for lifelong success, developing critical thinkers, and empowering all leaders to achieve their full potential. There is space for up to 20 additional community partners on this new video board, with multiple price points available, allowing businesses to show their support for Northfield students and activities. These partnerships aren't just advertising, they're an investment in students, schools, and there's more coming, more stories to tell, more opportunities to give back. Thank you for supporting Northfield Live, Northfield Public Schools, and Raider activities. And as always, go Raiders.
23-15 in shots for Northfield. They led all the way in shots, 6-5 after the first, and all the way to 23-15 at the end of the game. And they got the game winner here in the third period after the Eagles made it a game, cut the lead in half. A 2-0 lead became 2-1. But late in the third, an empty netter for Oliver Benjamin was the game, well, not the game winner, but it decided it. As we have the community resource replay here. Oh, you're in it. Okay. Was that quick? Okay. I don't have a good view of the screen there, but that was a hard-fought battle, a defensive battle both ways. I mean, anytime you only have 23 shots, that's pretty low for Northfield, considering they had 60 in their last game. So hats off to this Lourdes team. They were tough defensively, but we were able to get those 3 goals, including that empty netter that sealed the deal. And now they move on to the section finals. Like I said, for the 4th year in a row, trying to get to state. And last year, the farthest they've gotten was the consolation final. So hopefully they can get there this year and do some more damage. Maybe win that first round game, get to a semifinal, and maybe a final there. That would be. It's a tough Class A is not easy. So
no, it is not.
It'll be tough, but I think these guys have the grit. Like you said, they have the toughness, the grit. They just stick to it, man. They just put their nose to the grindstone and go. And they do. Up and down the line. Almost everybody on the roster has at least a point. And that's not always the case with a lot of teams.
Yeah,
you have
got to start handing it off to the coaching staff. First-year coaching staff Charlie's been on the staff, but first-year head coach, Mr. Cloud, Charlie Cloud, and then the Dockin boys, of course, helping out.
Don Dockin? No, that's the rock and roller. Sorry.
But the Dockin brothers there that came on assistant coaches.
He gave them big credit when I talked to him, too.
Yeah.
Saying that they both have college experience. One's got a pro experience, too, and that you can't beat that. They can impart that to these kids.
Yes, but, I mean, plus, I guess the point I was getting to is for younger coaches to allow that depth to formulate, right, to get the younger kids involved, the underclassmen involved, not just rely on your studs, I think is really awesome. And hopefully that'll pay some dividends as we move into some higher pressure games here, the section championship, and hopefully on to state. When you got younger guys like Schmidt and some of those guys that have some varsity experience, including like Riker Lane that you were talking about earlier, he's played some varsity minutes this year, so hopefully that can contribute here as we continue to move forward. I think it's awesome.
Well, and Waseca, by the way, is ranked as well. They're 14th in Class A, where Northfield is 7th. They're the only 2 ranked teams that are left in this section, but that would be a big one. I know they still got to get Pye Dodge Center here coming up in about an hour or so, but I feel good about this Northfield team. I really do. I've seen a lot of their games, having been in Albert Lee. We've played them a couple times and did well against them, but they are on their way here. There's one more step to get to that state tournament. Not many teams go 4 years in a row. That's another feather in your cap, too.
It really is.
Yeah.
We were talking about that during one of the intermissions, how Northfield does seem to play with a pretty confident heartbeat out there. Like, they've kind of been there before. They know when to play slow, and they can also learn how to dial it up when they want to, and get those plays, make it look, they just got the experience. They got the confidence.
These are some funky-looking uniforms.
Yeah, they are.
It's custard brown or whatever on the pants.
Excuse me.
Anyway.
Let's run through the wrestlers really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's really awesome.
They did great.
We did not figure out Williams. Okay, we have not 139 pounds. We're not sure how he did. Harner, 152, won. Staub at 162, won first place. Zane Engels, 172, gets first place. He's going to state as well. Voss, did we figure out Voss at 189? Tyler, did we figure out Voss at 189? He lost. Okay. He got fifth, you're saying? Fourth.
So he's not going to state?
He's not going to state, but still really good placing at individual sections, as we're talking about here for the wrestlers. Johnson at 285 pounds gets second place.
Yeah, he's
giving
going.
up like 90 pounds. The kid's going to state.
He's got a shot.
That is crazy. And then Allen at 215. We're still waiting to hear on that one as well. So you can check all that out. You can follow up. We'll try and, I'm sure we'll share the wrestlers' posts here later this evening. That'll have everything. You can check out all of our social media pages. And it's playoff time, Jay. We got girls and boys basketball playoffs still coming. And, and of course the boys wrestling team made it as a team. So we're going to do that on Wednesday. So we're going to be doing
Shakopee. That's going to be a tough battle, but
yes,
third-seeded Shakopee. I don't even know what their nickname is anymore. Shakopee something or other.
Are they the Tigers as well? I think so.
Anyway, thanks to all our great sponsors, too, especially NCC Builders and Raider Automotive for making it possible for us to even be here and do these section games. And thanks to Lance and Tyler, I'm Jay Paul. And until next time, have yourself a great weekend from NorthfieldLive.com.